I don't think the gap's that big between any of those sides and the rest. But I think we're going to learn. Like we're about to find out because we're playing the big dogs in a really challenging tour.
Well, it's a year, Bryn, where they do get to challenge themselves against all of the major nations they get to play this year. So by the end of this year, there'll be a very, very good understanding about where the All Blacks sit.
I'll ask you then, if we get to we win the Grand Slam, like you'd have to say like that's a pretty good year for the opposition you've got to come up against.
Well, if you've tied with the Springboks on the table, you've got a win and a loss against the Springboks and you've won a Grand Slam, then you're not coming out the end of the year and saying, where's Scott Robertson going to be next year? You're going to be saying, well, that wasn't too bad. You played against every major rugby nation this year and came out with 80% winning record or whatever it's likely to be at that point.
And using a good amount of players.
Yeah.
You know, like blooding a good sort of layer of depth. If they can be successful in the All Blacks 15, it sets a pretty nice picture.
Yeah, if they win a Grand Slam.
I know. But I'm just trying to like. I don't think. Yeah, I like our ruthless nature when the All Blacks lose. Like I love it. I love how our nation does that. Like that's our superpower. But like I don't think there's overwhelmingly like massive issues or massive gap between us and the Springboks. The one area that they probably have the most is that dominance. They are just consistently the most dominant physically. And that it's just so hard, you know, and we have to find a way to match that. I'm sitting here going, it's so hard and I'm not really offering any solutions. But like we have to find a way to match that if we are to then reclaim number one in the world.
Like what is a successful end of year tour? Can we afford to drop one? Is that a successful one? If we drop Ireland and Chicago and then we go 3 from 3 from that, is it a successful tour?
In modern rugby, 75% is successful, I think, because these teams are also close. 75% is successful. If they lose 2, that's a failure.
Okay.
If they win all 4, that's surprisingly good because it is so competitive.
Well, I'd say that's
Wales.
outstanding.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
This isn't 2005 where they're turning up and playing separate 15s week on week and nailing opposition by 30 points.
No, it'll be fine margins for 3 of them.
Yeah.
I just don't know where Wales are at. I haven't watched enough of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, they haven't been very, very good for a long time now. The Scots, on the other hand, we've seen a lot of firsts. I know we've seen the Scots be inconsistent, but New Zealand has been ticking off bad firsts for some time now.
Oh, and you know Finn Russell.
Yeah.
He will have it sorted.
Yeah.
And he is your Sasha. You know, he's someone that can do things others can't.
Yeah. If you look at the Scottish backline as well, I know we'll probably go a little bit more deep once we do get into that end of year tour. But geez, if you're all British and Irish Lions, you know, what's his name? Kill number 15. Was it Bok Blair Kinghorn? Sorry, Kinghorn. You got Jones, who had an outstanding British and Irish Lions tour. You got Tui Pelotu, you got Russell, you got White, who obviously came in at the end of your tour. So, and they've got Van der Merwe. So, in terms of the talent and what their consistency of that group has been for a long time, I think we obviously don't want it to be a first that Scotland does beat us, but they've been there or thereabouts. We've always talked it in the Six Nations that in the big games they haven't been able to get the job done. But I think with that, the experience of playing the British and Irish Lions, coming in, they might be a little bit underdone, considering like what we do in the June series. But look, I think the cohesion that group has had, I guess it'll be the best chance for them to try and beat us for sure.
We're getting so ahead of ourselves. But just to finish off on the Scots is their biggest weakness is their ability to have dominance up front. If you look at the Lions, very minimal selection of forwards.
Yeah.
And even the ones that were selected didn't play a lot in terms of the big tests. So if there's ever a game that you can take Finn Russell out of it, it's taking what we've learnt through this Rugby Championship and really looking to just absolutely dominate up front.